Good morning, Jared Weggeland here from Focus Group Florida, Keller Williams Realty. It's Tuesday. That means it's a real estate roundup. Let's go ahead and get started and see what's happening this week in real estate in Lakeland and Central Florida. All right, so our summary for, hold on, error queuing, hold on. All right, hopefully we're okay. It said there was an error on there. All right, so this week we had 482 new pending sales in the county, which is a good week. It's a strong week. It's up from last week. As a summary, we had 113 sales in Lakeland proper. When you type in Lakeland, our little MLS report, last 7 days, that's what came up. And our inventory level is creeping up, which is great. We still need more homes to sell, but the fact that the county is at 56.4% and Lakeland 63.7%, that's going nudging in the right direction. And if you remember, every time that number is below 100, it means we're taking homes off the market faster than we're putting them on the market. So that's where we are. This past week on our averages, we had our average home sold was 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,819 square feet. We had $183.02 per square foot on the list price and 185.20. So actually that led to our largest sold to list price that we've ever had. I know it's only gone up 1%, but it's never been 102% of the asking price, sold price versus listing price in all the time we've been doing our videos. So I thought that was a big thing this morning. It was the first time it hit that number. The average list price as a whole was $342,141, and the average closed price was $346,181, with the average days on the market 11. All right, so that's our summary. Some highlights, my stats, spreadsheets over here, so forgive me for looking over here. Some highlights, 33815, we need more listings there. We had only 16.7 of the new pendings were replaced by new listings. So that's not 1 in 10, 1 in 5. It's not very much. So that's one place. 33811 was low, was under 30%. So less than 1 in 3 new pendings were replaced by a listing. So if you know anybody in 33811, that would be a great place to sell. 33812 is at 33%, so exactly 1 in 3. And then you'll see on the chart that they go in the 50s, the 70s, the 90s, and then 33805 actually had more listings than pendings, which is always good. And remember, this is on a weekly basis, so these are pretty volatile numbers, but you can see the trends over time. If we look at the average closed price, the trend is still going up. It's slightly down from a couple weeks ago as far as year over year for this week. But for this week, a year ago, we're up just under 26%. It's still a big number. If you had a $400,000 house last year, you have a $500,000 house this year. So I am encouraging anybody who can buy a home. Someone once told me you're always paying a mortgage, either your own or your landlord, so you might as well get rich yourself. Even if it's not an ideal house and something you're going to live in forever, it's cheaper to buy something to live in and get the benefits of home ownership, the equity growth, the tax deductions on the interest that you pay, and actual ownership, so that you can regroup, live there a year or two if you need to, or more, and then move on to the next thing that works best for you. So anyway, just a little tidbit. And if you've seen how much the rents are, my mortgage is considerably less than the rent it would cost to buy a similar home. So that's just an FYI. The days on the market 11 is kind of in the range. It's on the lower end of the range, but there's nothing really to talk about there. It's pretty straightforward. We talked about the sales, 482. That's one of the higher numbers over the last several months as far as total pending sales for the week. So that's a good thing. We've got going down to our canceled withdrawn. We actually had more cancels than usual this week. We had 10 listing canceled and 5 withdrawn and 2 expired. So we still have very low numbers expired. So if we look at the past, let me see how many weeks this is. In the last 29 weeks, we've had 53 expired. So very, very, very few expired listings. Our supply, I looked up our data this morning. The latest we have is February, so we're at that 86% supply. That means we have only 14% of the homes that we need. So every 14 homes for sale, there's 100 buyers. So absolutely a seller's market. Let's see. And our give back goal, we're doing really good. We had some closings, and a chunk of all of our closings go to charity. So we're at 20,987 with an annual goal of 60,000. So thank you everybody for that. We've got a few things in the links below. Don't forget, when you've got a little bit of time, you can look at that. If you're thinking about your house value, click on the link there where it says need to sell. You don't need to sell, but if you want to know what's going on, click there. You get a nice little neighborhood report, see who's selling, how long it's taking, price per square foot to compare with what you've got. Don't forget the home swap program where you can buy first. We do have cash offers. We do have investors that we can help get you out of difficult situations. I put in some links there for some price drops. I put in the search app so you can go and see what's going on. That's kind of a cool thing too, because you can go by your neighborhood to see what's happening and what's for sale right now. If you'd like hyper local monthly reports, just let me know, leave a comment or direct mail with your name and email and your address, and I can find the neighborhood and I can actually just give you a specific report for the streets just around you on a monthly basis, which some people find nice to sort of get an idea of what their equity position is. I'm just looking at the calendar now to see what's going on this week. We have Friday Night Live in Munn Park on Friday, which is amazing. It is the second Thursday. What does that mean? Food truck rally. I love the food truck rally. So if you're in downtown Thursday, food truck rallies on Thursdays, and it looks like that's where we stand this week. And I'm just looking next week, see what we got. Oh, and Tasty Tuesdays is next week. So anyway, thank you everybody. I'll put the graphs in there. Oh, I almost forgot. Have you seen one of these around here from Lakeland Now? You can go. I'm going to go on there and get that link for you. They have a newcomer's guide. So if you'd like a newcomer's guide, new to the area, I'll put that in there. Thank you to our friends at Lakeland Now for providing those for our clients. But I'll put that link in there so you can benefit as well. All right, Jared signing off. Have a great week. If you have any real estate questions or finance questions, give us a call. Have a good one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye for now.